When I say this, I mean, for example, let's just say you swipe up on this shirt. I post a picture of this shirt, you swipe up and say, oh, I want this, right? If you send me the money and everything like that, and I end up actually deleting that original post that you swiped up for, when I go back in to the next day or 3 days from now to ship out your order to remember what you got, I don't see what you swiped up on because I deleted it. Like an idiot. Yes, this happened to me. I deleted it, okay? But if you don't delete it, whether it's a week from now, 2 days from now, tomorrow, it will still be there and I can see what I posted that you swiped up on. So I can see your item. Please do not delete anything to be freaking organized. Don't do what I did. Anyways, so next step is you already flagged them. And basically the reason why, some of you guys might be like, ew, why are you flagging me? Why are you flagging them? No, the reason why I flag them is, so I give it like about 3 days and then I ship every 3 days. So what I do is I flag everything. So when I'm ready to ship and when I'm ready to package, excuse me, where you open your DMs and you see the search bar, on the right corner of the search bar there's this little filter symbol. You click that and you go to only flagged, and when you click only flagged, all your flagged conversations come up, and all your flagged conversations are going to be all your orders because you only flagged your orders. So that way you don't have to shuffle through your DMs and who ordered this and then missing the order and that person never gets their order. All your flagged DMs are all your purchases that people purchase from you so that you could just ship it out. Okay, that is the easiest way to do that and to be super duper organized, because it gets very messy very quickly. This way of selling clothes on Instagram is very effective. You could sell clothes like this. You can make up to like freaking $400 in a day just selling clothes, depending on how much clothes you make. So it's very effective, but it could get very messy. So you need to ensure that you have full organization while doing this, okay? That's selling on Instagram. Another effective way of selling your clothes is via Depop. I love Depop. I used Depop for a long time and it worked for me. It didn't sell as fast as Instagram, but it still worked for me. You know, it all depends on your following. It all depends on like who follows you. It doesn't necessarily depend for Instagram. It doesn't necessarily depend on how much followers you have, but it just depends on the people that are watching your stories and the people that are following you, if they're into fashion, if they're into your stuff and stuff like that. But if your following isn't, let's just say you're a page that focuses on fitness, or you know, you're not really a fashion person, you're a makeup person, but you still have clothes to sell. If you're a if you're a makeup person, or if you're like a fitness person on Instagram, but that means your audience is really there for your fitness, or really there for your makeup, or really there for your hair. So that is when I would recommend switching over to selling on Depop, because people go on Depop to search strictly for clothes. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it would be more effective if you sold via Depop. And how Depop works is very simple. They organize everything for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you're not really the organizational type, if you can't stay organized, I recommend shipping via Depop, because again, this is people's money. Whether it's $5 or $5,000, they're gonna be upset if they don't get their items in time, or if they have to wait 3 weeks. I'm just saying. So Depop, how you sell on Depop is you could just make an account. It's free. You upload your pictures of the items. You could only upload like 4 pictures. That's the only sucky part. You can only upload like 4 pictures, but if you do it right, you don't need that many pictures. You know, you fill in the description of the item, the size, the brand, and you post it. So basically that's literally all it is to it. That's how you sell on Depop. Once something is sold, it would automatically say sold on there, and then how they organize it is there's a tab that it'll organize all your orders for you, and it'll remind you, oh hey, ship out this order, make sure you notified whatever when you this person when you shipped out this order. So it organizes it for you, and it automatically updates your sold. You don't have to do it manually. So if somebody buys something during your beauty sleep, you don't have to worry about people double buying it and stuff like that. It's all organized. I do love Depop for that. And on top of that, they don't take out a huge portion of their money, like of your money, should I say. They take out a small fee. I think it's like 1%. I don't really know, but it's probably like, I've probably only seen the most $4 come out of, not even, I think it was like $2, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it was like $2. So don't worry about that, but I do recommend that. So anyways, let's go on to packaging, mailing, shipping, everything like that. Okay, so how do I package? I package clothing. Packaging for 50 Shades is totally different. That's a whole nother video. I do that by the books, girl. Okay, I don't play with my packaging when it comes to 50 Shades. But when it comes to selling clothes from my closet, I can be a little bit more lenient. I still like it to look presentable, and I still want people to have that experience. So I do write hand notes like, thank you for shopping Eddie's closet. I like to do that. You know, it's the little things that will get people to keep buying from you the next time you upload, and the next time you upload, and the next time you upload. Order on Amazon. The envelopes, you could pick your color. I think when you get creative with the colors, it's really cute. I order on Amazon specific colors and different sizes for different things. I think you should start off by a 10 by 12, and then anything bigger than that, it's good. The next size up from a 10 by 12 is, I don't remember, but I think the next size up from a 10 by 12, you should do the 10 by 12 and the next size up from the 10 by 12. Those should be your two sizes that you order on Amazon for your envelopes and your mailers. Boom. So once I get that in the mail, I also like to buy from, you could buy from Amazon, you could buy from Michaels, Staples, whatever. It's just like sticky notes. Not sticky notes, mailing stickers. And that will give you, and again guys, I'm giving you the tea right now, okay? That will save you time at the post office, okay? So when you pre-fill out all the names and addresses and you pre-pack everything, I do ship with USPS. I do live in the United States, so I ship with USPS. I feel like it's the most affordable one there. I do priority mail. No, I do standard mail, I think it's called. Yeah, it's called standard mail. I do standard mail. And depending on like what it is, if it's like a pair of jeans or like a heavy sweater, it's gonna have to be at priority mail, and that is a flat rate of like $7.85. But if you're just shipping out like a t-shirt and stuff like that, it's probably gonna cost you like $5, $6 the most, depending on like where you ship it to. But in the United States, it should be like no more than $5. I'm all the way in New York, and I sold all the way to California, and that was about like $5. So it really depends on the weight. If it's more than if it's more than like a certain amount of ounces, it's gonna be $7.85. But if it's under that, so if it's like a regular t-shirt, if it's like, you know, a pair of leggings, a pair of sweats and stuff like that, you can get away with regular mail, and that will still be quick enough. That probably would get there like in 3 days the most. So yeah, I love shipping with USPS. It's the most convenient for me. And yeah, so when it comes down to selling on Instagram, when you get your tracking numbers, you get it on a big receipt that it goes through like the city and the zip code. It goes through the city and the zip code, and it'll tell you each tracking number. What I do is I go back right when I get the receipt. Once I sit down in my car, I go back to my flagged messages on Instagram, and I go through each one, find the zip code, and match the tracking number to it. I copy the tracking number, and I send them their tracking number via DM. Okay, with Depop, on the other hand, it's a little bit easier because you could just click on it. It gives you the option to put a tracking number. You put the tracking number in, it sends it directly to their phone or their device, and it alerts them that, hey, Eddie Elise has shipped out your item. This is your tracking number. Track your da-da-da-da, and stuff like that. But again, it's your preference. I prefer Instagram because my stuff sells this quick. But then again, I'm known on Instagram for fashion, so that's probably why it sells out. If you're somebody like a fitness guru, or if you surround yourself up around law or something that doesn't pertain fashion, then I believe your best bet would just be on Depop. But you can try on Instagram to try it. If it doesn't work, try Depop. Try blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so yeah, that's exactly what I do. And my advice is to be organized. No matter where you're selling, what you're selling, be organized, because when it comes out to selling stuff, it can get messy. It can slip your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, well, okay, today's Saturday, you know, the post office is closed on Sunday, I'm gonna ship it out Monday. And then Monday comes and you totally forget about it. Like, you have to be on top of these things. Again, don't play with people's money. Zoom not, zoom that, boom. I don't recommend that. But yeah, those are my little advice or whatever. Give us a thumbs up if that helped you. I got this question a lot, and instead of like really answering everybody in depth, I just decided to make a video because I figured this is something that could help out a lot of people, because a lot of people don't know where to start. A lot of people don't know how to sell, where to sell through, how exactly to do it, and stuff like that. But give us a thumbs up if that helped you, because I got this question a lot, like, how do you sell your clothes? You know, how do you package your clothes? What carrier do you mail with? Do you ship with? And stuff like that. And these are all your answers, okay? These are all your answers. So comment down below if you have anything else that you want to ask. But I just really want to help, and I think it's a really good way to kind of like recycle clothes and be sustainable. Although I hate using the word sustainable because nothing is really sustainable. Think about it. But that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I think it's a really good way to recycle clothes. And here's a hack to you, and this is what I do, and I think it's a good thing to do. If in a month it doesn't sell, donate it. That's just my motto. In a month, if it doesn't sell, donate it. And actually, I do it in 2 weeks. If in 2 weeks it doesn't sell, I donate it, and that's it. It just goes right in the donate pile, and that gets donated. Be careful who you're donating to. It's totally up to you. You could donate to a thrift store, you could donate to a church, you could donate to whatever you want to donate to, but